I like kindergarten. It's like high school. Life is like high school. It's so funny. I had a great time in high school. It's super fun. Jason. Let's just make sure this is good. Oh, yes. Feeling a little drizzly today. Feeling a little drizzly. Like in my nose. Like I need a tissue. Don't worry, I'm healthy. But just don't you worry. Let me just get a tissue. I'll be right back. It's 9:01. We'll be here momentarily. Do some yoga. Oh, here we go. I'm going to grab some blocks too, because what is life like without blocks? It just feels strange. Feels strange. And and just have your little, your little box and your little life. I think that was the blue pill, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was the red pill. But anyway, I think it was the red pill that allowed you to see beyond the matrix. Not to go into a whole big thing about the matrix and life and spirituality, but ultimately we're living in the matrix, right? Like it's there is the world that we know, right? Here's the high level summary of the matrix. There's the world that we know. There's me, I'm Ted, right? There's you, and you're out there, and there's planet Earth and space and stars, and there's our kids and our people, and all our things, right? Trees, and then there is a whole other world of energy and a universe that's going on beneath, beyond, however you want to think about it, what our mind can conceive of. I know it's a big concept early in the morning, but the thing is, what you see and perceive and all this kind of stuff is only a fraction of what is really going on, right? And there are moments that we can sort of tap in, like a coincidence, for instance. All of a sudden you think about somebody they call, or even more so, maybe you're texting while driving, which I don't recommend you do, but maybe you are, and then all of a sudden you look up and you go, wow, if I didn't look up at that moment, I would have crashed. There's a sixth sense, intuition, right? And that's what I'm going to ask you to tap into today. Should you choose to take the red pill, because we'll do a few red pill poses. That's the idea. We'll do some shoulders because I'm sore from my swim yesterday. Oh, I can't believe I swam a mile, and I'm sore, like from here to here on both sides, and here. Silly, very silly. All right, let's go ahead and begin, you guys. We'll do an hour flow, palms together, eyes closed, relax the shoulders, start breathing in and out of the nose. Nice deep breath. Oh, set the intention to release some stress, to heal, to take the red pill. And then drop the head over to one side. Nice easy neck stretch. As always, we do these on a donation basis. You could Venmo me directly for your class at Teddy McDonald. You can also pay for your class through 5 Point Yoga, or on that site you can just pay through Mind Body, or do a little donation link for a class. So switch sides. All of that is greatly appreciated. Keeps our mission moving forward. A few more breaths. Our mission of moving through the stress, healing, strengthening, and just living a better life. Better through movement. And drop the arms, a few circles with the head, one direction. Is that rain I'm seeing? Come on, can't be. Oh, it's a nice hazy day here. It's cool. I don't know why, but it's been super hot, Lauren said to me. She's like, when is this heat wave going to be over? I said, I don't think it's a heat wave. I think it's just the month of August, September 1st today. If you're watching this now, shoulder rolls forward and back, forward and back. If you're watching it any other day, can't tell you when. Eco challenge, friends. Eco. Are you watching the Eco challenge? I'm on episode 3. Don't tell me who wins. I'm going to be very upset if anybody tells me who wins. I will be very upset. I will block you from my social media. Just kidding. But please don't tell me who wins. Go ahead and take the arms up, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms up, and stretch. It's so in the Eco Challenge, you know, all these 66 teams, and they're racing 10 or 11 days. So back when I was adventure racing, there were 5 to 10 day races is what they would say, and the winners would come 5, 6, 7 days, and then you know, you're getting virtually no sleep. You just kind of nap here, nap there, a couple hours. Although in the episode I just watched, I think it was episode 2 or 3, 2 maybe, they were all going down a river, fold to one side, and at one point, it's funny, there's a little foreshadow moment in the first episode, because the guy was like, oh man, this river's amazing, it's so beautiful, but I wouldn't want to be here if it started raining. And sure enough, switch sides. For the next episode starts raining, this one team gets caught in the river, and then they have to just hold up while the river just gets, you know, super high, and because it's too dangerous to cross, and it's just crazy. And the helicopter comes to see if they want. There's a camera guy with that team. I don't know if there's a camera guy with every team. I'm not sure. I don't think so. To be too many camera guys. Camera women. Back to the center. Lean back, take a big inhale. Fall down, forward, exhale. But it is a fun show to watch, especially if you have any experience doing that kind of thing. Hang forward and breathe. So they finally get to what's called checkpoint 1. And when they get to, not checkpoint 1, there's checkpoints along the way, but camp 1. There's only a few camps, and at that camp you have a mandatory 90-minute, every team has a mandatory 90-minute stay. So you have to stay there. Otherwise, through the checkpoints, you can just keep going, you know. You don't have to stay and refuel or anything, so depending on what you need. But, and there's a cutoff. I think it was like 48 hours to get to checkpoint, the camp 1, or something like that. But not all the teams made it, sadly. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Oh, my soreness. Holy Jiminy crickets. It's like, that's what happens when you don't do something for a long time, and then you go out and you do it. You get sore. But went to Zuma Beach yesterday, swam for a mile. Great. No wildlife, sadly. One more breath, stretch. And then release it. A little hip stretching. I'm going to turn to the side. A little hips, bend over to the right. Nice, easy stretch in the hips. Good, switch it back, other side. I will say, there's really nothing like swimming in the ocean. It's so good. So good for you. Hop in the ocean. I love it. I love it. Thanks for joining me on this beautiful day. Class number 143, I think. Is that what it is? I can tell you. Yeah, 143. It's not bad. That's what you call consistency, friends. 6 days a week, every day since March. Except the time we were away. I took off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so 3 days. Switch back again, other side. Same thing, lengthen up, turn and twist up. Oh my goodness. Lengthen and breathe. Oh, this is a lot less than I was able to do yesterday. Lengthen the upper body. Same thing, turn and twist and breathe. One more breath. Oh, good, then release it. Switch sides, same thing. Lengthen the upper body, turn and twist. Take that arm, drop it behind, lengthen the upper body up. Breathe. One more breath. Good. And then release it. Come on back to the center. Actually, you can walk the feet about mat distance there. Turn the feet out slightly. Forearms to the thighs. Gently push the what do you call it? Knees apart. Breathe. Get that hip stretch. My legs are fine. I did a little plyo yesterday afternoon. A little plyo routine. But my knee is feeling so much better. So today would normally be my morning run day, but I decided not to do it. I'm giving it a couple extra days. A couple more. I think I'll run on Thursday, looks like. Easy. Get back into it, see what happens. Back to the center, push, and then straighten. Walk the feet back together. Wipe off your feet if you need to. Roll back up. All the way, roll up. Take a nice big inhale, lift the arms. Oh, fall down forward, exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale, look forward, and then step back to plank. Top of a push-up here. Get that stuff off the mat. Top of a push-up. Let's do a few times, 5 times. Chaturanga, lower halfway. Oh my goodness. Push-up, lower halfway. Push-up, lower halfway. Push-up, lower halfway. Push up. 2 more. 1 more. Good, all the way to the mat. Easy back bend. Actually, we're gonna do a little shoulder stretch here. What's called Shalabhasana. So interlace the fingers back behind you. Lift up the shoulders back. Drop the chin. Extend the neck and the back. Lift the feet up. Arms up. Breathe. Oh. Sorry. I'm such a wuss. When it comes to pain. I don't like it. I don't like a pain. 1 more breath. Good. And then back to the center. Lift up. It's funny. Now, child's pose. I don't mind suffering for hours on a bike or, run or adventure race, right? But it's weird. Like, then I can hear I'm sore. I'm like, oh, I'm so sore. It's so silly. It's such a mindset. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Breathe. Oh, and then switch sides and stretch. Good. Straighten both legs. Come up on the toes, walk softly to the hands from there. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back as you exhale. Vinyasa, lower down. Could do knees first, then chest. Gentle back bend there. And then downward facing dog. Couple breaths. Fingers spread, palms flat, lift the tailbone, stretch. Good. Up on the toes again, walk softly or lightly, hop forward. Extending that spine as you inhale, folding as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. 1 more round, arms up. Inhale, fold down forward, exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back or jump back. I'm not ready to jump. Lower down halfway or all the way. Upward facing dog. Easy in the spine, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Right leg up behind you from here. Open the hip, bend the knee, get a little side stretch. Breathe. Good. Square the hips, knee to the nose, shoulders over the wrists, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. Forward knee to your left side, twist and squeeze. Push. Back and up. Forward up to your right side. Back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Pause there. And then straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, sink the hips down. Inhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Exhale, bend the knee, sink the hips down. Keep that going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to go down before we come up. So walk that foot a little bit over to the right. Let's go down. Either use your block. All right. Outside elbow, maybe. You could go in and this way. There. Ooh. Breathe. Today I want to throw in a few arm balances. That's the red pill. So we'll do some shoulder stretches. We'll do some hip stretches. And then we're going to throw in a few arm balances too. Go ahead now, make your way up to warrior one. So turn the back foot flat. Come on up, warrior one. Excuse me, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, lift the upper body up. Shoulders back, drop the head back. One more inhale, and then fold down as you exhale. Dropping the head down, stretch, and breathe. Good. Come on, back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back, vinyasa, lower down. Oh, upward facing dog, down dog. Left side when you're ready, take it up behind you. Open the hip, bend the knee, get a side stretch, breathe. Good. Square the hips from there. Shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. Forward knee to your right side, twist and squeeze. Back and up. Forward up to your left side. Back and up. And then all the way forward to the hands. Pause there. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, sink the hips down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Say one more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now let's go down first. So remember, outside elbow down, inside elbow down if they go. You know, if they don't go and you have support or a block, then you do that. Right? This is all about finding what works for you. Good. One more breath. Nice big stretch. And then let's turn the back foot flat. Come on up, warrior one. Arms up. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. You know what I don't have that I should grab? I'll grab it. There's a towel or a strap. So this time what you're going to do is turn the palms away from each other, cross the arms, bring those palms together, push the arms up. It's a big shoulder stretch. Bend that front leg, breathe. One more breath. Good. Clasp the hands back, interlace the fingers, lift the heart up, shoulders pull back and down. Take a big inhale, and then fold down as you exhale. Drop the head down, stretch. Good. And then come on back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back, vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Breathe. And today, let's do single round through, double round through, triple round through. Sun salutation B. So come up on the toes when you're ready. Walk softly or hop forward. Extending that spine as you inhale, folding as you exhale. Chair pose from there, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. I know we didn't hold it, but that's okay. We'll hold it again. Ready? Chair pose, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step back or jump back. Still stepping, just not feeling the jump right now. Lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Right side first. Take the leg up. Bring it forward. Deep bend in the front leg. Reach up. Stretch. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa lower. Up, down, good. Hold, breathe. Extend, palms flat, lift the tailbone, extend the shoulders, breathe deep. Good. Up on the toes again, walk softly to the hands. Extend that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there, inhale. Stand up, hands together at the heart, exhale. Big full breath. Back to chair pose, inhale. Fold down, forward, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, step back, exhale. Vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog. Down dog, right leg first, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Up, back. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog, right side, second time, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Inhale, exhale. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Deep bend in the front leg, reaching up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Hold it. Breathe. Good. Again, up on the toes. Walk or forward or jump. Halfway up as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Stand, hands together at the heart. Take a big full breath. Oh, yeah. Chair pose when you're ready. Inhale. Fold down, exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back or jump. First one. Upward facing dog. Down dog. 3 times through each leg. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Lift up. And back. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Right side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog, left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Or not, you can always skip the vinyasa if you needed to. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. I think that's the last one. Warrior one. Inhale. Should we do one more? Just for giggles. Lower down. Let's do one more. It's either 3 or 4. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. I feel like this might be 4, but I don't know. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog pose. Dog pose. Hold it there, a couple breaths. If you need child's pose, go ahead and do that. I'm just going to grab a towel and we're going to take a little break and do shoulder stretch. So if you're in downward facing dog, go ahead and drop to the knees. If you happen to have a towel or a strap, then I want you to grab a towel or a strap. From child's pose, go ahead and sit up for a second if you can. So you're sitting on the heels here. This is the first time I'm actually able to do this pose and kind of, I'm not exactly leaning on the right leg. I'm still leaning a little bit on the left, but the knee feels so very good. Interlace the fingers back behind you. Lift the upper body up. Draw the shoulders back and down. Drop the head back and breathe. One more inhale. Then you're going to come forward. Drop onto the very top of the head and stretch the shoulders. And breathe. One more breath. Give it a nice big stretch. God. Releasing that, go ahead and come back up, lift the toes this time. And then you're going to sit back onto the heels like this, a little foot stretch. So when I do my swim, I typically run along the beach for a little while. And then I just make sure that's going to crack. I don't know. What's going on with that? I typically run along the beach for a while, a mile, and then I swim back to where I was. And did that, but always when I do that, and I haven't done it in a long time, my feet get sore from running on the beach. Interlacing the fingertips, turn the palms forward, lift the arms up, breathe. A few breaths. Good news though, in the last week or week and a half, I've been on my bike one time, I swam one time, I ran one time. Besides everyday yoga and plyo about 4 or 5 times a week. So lift up, lean back, take a big inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Good news though, that means lift the toes up, wiggle the toes. And then we're going to do a little bit of a deeper shoulder stretch. So I'm going to show you this from the back, but essentially what we're going to do is why I got the towel here. So sit like this for a moment if you can. Right arm up, that's my right arm, and I can see what you're seeing. So lift the right arm up, drop that right arm behind the back. Take the left elbow, reach for the right hand elbow. I'm sorry, take the left hand, reach for the right elbow, and bring it behind your head. Bring that behind the head, and then take this arm and then reach it back around and grab the fingertips. Okay, so if that does not work for you, then you grab a strap or a towel. If you have a strap or a towel, then you do this here. Same thing, you just reach that arm over from here, grab that, and pull. So the idea there is to hold and breathe. And if you can, stay there. But if you can, what you're going to do is push the head back into that arm. So again, right arm, right, left arm, back, reach around. This is like the perfect post-swim exercise stretch. So from here, notice the body, upper body may want to cave in this way. So I want you to push that head, your head into the arm to get that big stretch. Shoulder, kind of deltoid, but lats. Also left shoulder, 2 more breaths. Good. And then release it. So if you did the right arm up, like I did, then we're going to do the left arm up in a second. I'm just moving my leg. I just need to see if I can crack this knee again. We're going to switch sides. It's a little bit funky. Sometimes out to the side actually helps. Okay, so now you're going to sit back down in here. All right, making sure everything's okay. Opposite arm up. So this one for me, because I'm right-handed, this is my right hand, it's going to be harder. Left arm grabs, hand grabs that, and then back around this way, right hand. Good. And breathe. Push back. Good, few more breaths. If you can, the head pushes back into the arms, stretching the shoulder, both sides. Good, and then release it from there. Oh, yeah. It's like all of a sudden, what used to be your arms, go ahead and roll those shoulders forward and back. Very nice. Downward facing dog, let's get out of that. Downward facing dog, take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a nice big stretch. Switch sides, same thing, stretch. Good. And then right leg when you're ready, take it up, bring it forward. Turn the back foot flat again, warrior 1. And this time warrior 2, open up to the side, hold it here, warrior 2, breathe. Shoulders relaxed, sinking down into that stretch. You're going to go right down to the floor or a block. So you could grab a block if you had one. Put the left hand down on the floor. I'm sorry, right hand. Right hand down on the floor, left arm up. If you don't have a block, it's fine. Just either bring the forearm to the thigh or bring the hand all the way down to the floor, but lean back, tuck the tailbone, breathe deeply. From here, you can drop that arm back behind you. We're gonna go right into the wrap, right into the wrap. So, right arm underneath. Here's another opportunity for a towel strap. If you can't quite reach, you can always go back around this way. And then underneath this way. And breathe. Lengthen up and twist and turn. Right? Breathing deep. A few more breaths, hang in there. 2 more breaths. Good. Let it go, hands down. We're going to take the hip stretch, so walk the right foot over, and then outside elbow down, block or not. And then if it does go, inside elbow down, breathe. Good. From here, just another breath or two, strong back leg. Drop the back knee, come on up. Straighten the front leg from there. Lift that upper body up. Breathe deeply. Stretch. So chin closer to the foot. Lengthen that upper body. Breathe. So notice that move, right? So slight bend in the knee. And then you ease up on the stretch. And then gently pull back again. And maybe go a little bit deeper. And hold it. Couple breaths. And then ease up a bit. We'll just do one more like that. And now maybe a little bit deeper. Good. All right. Bend that leg. And then we're going to maybe go back to a hip stretch and maybe into an arm balance. So this would be the first little arm balance. For the arm balance folks out there, sinking down, breathing deeply. If you're ready for it, then go ahead and set the hand. So right hand underneath, left hand under the rib cage. Abdomen really strong. Lean forward. Straighten both legs if you can. Breathe. And step back. Oh. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. I'll take that little less intense jump back there. Take a moment here, bend the left leg. Push that right heel down. Give it a really big stretch. Not only are you getting into the hips there, but you get into the hamstrings. So left leg up, bring it forward. Turn the back foot, warrior one. Then warrior two, open up to the side, hold it. Good. And then from here, you come down. Remember the easiest option, forearm to the thigh. If you want to go a little lower, go a little lower. And lean back. Could be a block, could be the floor. Good. Lengthen, twist, turn, breathe. One more breath. And you're going to drop that arm back behind you. Maybe you'll grab your strap or your towel. Left arm underneath the leg, reach around, clasp the fingertips. Strong back leg, lengthen the upper body up as you turn and twist. One more breath, nice big inhale, open. It's kind of a loose count of 10. And then come on down, up on the back toes, walk that left foot over to the left, outside elbow down, inside elbow down if it goes. Remember, you can always support this with a block. Breathing deeply. Good. One more breath. And then drop the back knee, straighten the front leg. So now as you straighten the front leg, you get a little bit of a stretch here. Breathe. And then we're going to kind of go into it a little bit deeper. So first flex the foot. It doesn't have to straighten. The leg does not have to straighten. If you're more flexible, you can move toward a split. But less flexible, folks, you just kind of get in there, stretch it, and then soften. So now bend the front leg a little bit, and then breathe, and then sink down into that again. Good. Bend the knee again. And then one more time. Sink in. Stretch. Let's do one more. So those soften, and then one more. Nice deep one. Sink in there, stretch. Good. Bend the front leg. Come back into your hip stretch. It's the same thing again. Back into the hip stretch. Can kind of focus a little bit more here. There we go. And then if you want the arm balance, now's your time to take that arm balance. So go ahead and come on up. Take your left arm, go underneath here, and then set the hands. Move that leg over. Remember, right arm goes under the rib cage. Balance. I'm doing the gentle jump back because my arms are just a little bit fatigued. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a moment. And let's stretch the back of the left leg. So bend that right leg, push the left heel down, give it a big stretch. Good. All right, drop to the knees. You're going to cross the legs. Oh, can I do that? Oh, still a little bit sensitive when I do that, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so now I'm going to face you guys, but you can still just face the front of your mat. So the idea here is to do a few different hip openers into an arm balance. The red pill, or the blue, I forget. But anyway, so let's start here. Pull your foot in. Doesn't matter which leg, we're gonna do both. excuse me, pull this foot in here this way. You're gonna wrap it. So there's that, and interlace the fingers, right? This is a good stretch. So even if you don't do the crazy arm balance at the end, you're gonna get a lot out of this for your hips. So if you can get the outside of the foot into the crux of the elbow, that's where you want it. Then lift it up a little bit and pull it back. So sit up tall and pull back. You should be feeling this stretch all right in that the hips there. And then a little bit side to side. Good, and then we're gonna move to compass pose. So what you're gonna do, hold the foot, left arm underneath the left leg. The only thing that needs to happen is that the leg needs to be above the elbow. If the leg is not above the elbow, none of this is gonna work. But the higher you get it, the easier it is. So if possible, get it up there, like that. And then top arm, or for me, right arm grabs the top of the left foot. And then from there, you start to straighten that leg. Straighten that leg and breathe. Breathe deeply. Stretching. Stretching the hamstring, stretching the hip, stretching the shoulder. And if you were so flexible that you could straighten this top leg, which right now I am not, but if you could, then that head would go back around. That also has to do with that shoulder stretch we did earlier. A few more breaths. Good. Then you got to keep this leg up high on the arm. And then from there, just release. Abs next. Abdomen really strong. Lift this leg. Push the arms straight. Balance on just the hands. So it's your core that's holding your whole body up. And then come down. Just a couple breaths. Then, if you want the arm balance, the leg goes on top. Pick up. Bend the arms. Straighten the legs outside. That's it. Breathe. And then release. We'll change sides. So opposite leg, forward, and then this leg in. Oh guys, I have not been able to do this with my leg in a long time, so that's very good news. And even yesterday, I did that mile run on the beach. So that was good, actually, to get a little bit of a test of my knee. Side to side here, breathing, lifting up, feeling that stretch. So again, you can sit in these poses for a longer period of time. We're headed toward that arm balance, but you definitely don't have to do it. So now, take that foot up. Sometimes nice just to kind of lift it up and pull it back to your head. And then an arm back that way. Set the hands. And then top arm grabs the top of the top arm. I keep saying top arm. Left arm grabs the top of the foot. Right? And then start to straighten that leg. This side. Oh. Yeah. Breathe. Stretch. Called compass pose. I guess it looks like a compass. Not mine though. It's like a bent compass that's been run over by a truck. Go ahead now. Release that. And now first the core. The core. It's really hard. So you can do this. A little modifier is by doing this and just getting the hips up, right? That's a little modifier. But if you can, I want you the core piece of this arm balance is leg back, this leg up, and then there you go. Hold that and breathe. Smile. And then you're going to hook the leg and take the legs out to the side. Totally cheating, taking a break. That's okay. From here, go ahead and hook. And up. And over. Breathe. hopefully you got some of that, some part of that. That was a fun little challenge. Go ahead now, shake out the legs. Oh, we got a little bit more time to do some more hips, so let's do that. Soles of the feet together, lean in, sink in here, breathe. Let's do a similar thing, so that proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, P and F. And the idea is you push up, push down, and then relax. So let's do it. Push the legs up, push the arms down, hold, 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 then release, and then breathe. Same thing again. Push the legs up, push the arms down into the legs, hold, hold, hold it. And then release and breathe. Letting go of any tension, tightness. Someone told me an interesting story about flexibility the other day. I don't know when it was actually. I'm just remembering it now. Push the legs up, arms down, breathe, breathe, breathe. And then release. I think it, go ahead, come on up. Let's do a little bit of, it's in between happy cow and double pigeon. So take your left leg and bend it so that it shoots straight forward. Then take your right ankle, put it on top. So see, this knee is high. The knee is high because my hip is tight, and otherwise this knee would flop down here. So if your knee flops down, that's totally fine. You still should feel it a little bit. Ultimately, butt cheeks are on the floor, so move this foot away slightly. Lift the upper body up. And breathe. The story is that doctor said, they were talking about flexibility, and he said, if you think flexibility is, I don't know, something about it, it's all in the mind, because he was an anesthesiologist, and he said, when I put people out, you can move them around like they're completely flexible. So why is it that the muscles themselves will be completely flexible if a person is, I guess I'm not so sure that I believe that. If you're completely out and somebody moves your arm a certain way, it might go deeper into the stretch, but I just can't imagine that, I'll be able to do a split if I was totally relaxed. But maybe I would be. I don't know. That'd be a good test. That's a good little experiment to do. Anyone have something to get me completely unconscious? Try to put me in a split. Go ahead and come on up, and then let's switch sides. Funny thing. It's very funny. Let's try to see if it's different. You feel things, you're like, huh. Alright, same thing. So this femur bone shoots straight forward. Lift the upper body up. Since this knee is up a little higher, that means my hip is tight. So if I lean forward, I'm going to get a hip stretch. Simple stretch. Breathe. Few more breaths. Good. And then come on back up from there. uncross those legs, straighten them forward. Yeah, there was a time when the knee was super swollen. Still a little bit in certain places, but no, very, very minimal. Flex the feet back. Reach the arms up, fold forward. The only test is going to be when I go run on Thursday. If it swells up again on Friday. That was the issue last week. Last week it felt really good. So I went 5 miles on Tuesday, and then Wednesday just didn't feel right. It was enough of a shift for me to say, you gotta give it a little more time. Go ahead and lower down and breathe. A few more breaths. From there, roll back, roll up, take the legs up and over the head for plow pose. If you don't want to do plow, if it doesn't work for your back or your neck, then you skip it and you stay in the forward bend. From here, take the legs straight up. Breathe. Legs wide from there, flex the feet. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. And then legs back up and down over your head slowly. Good. Come on down. And then we'll take our final twist of Shavasana. Go ahead and roll to one side, take a few breaths. Good. Switch sides. Same thing. Instagrammers, we're going to lose you. Thank you so much for showing up. See you tomorrow. Same bad time. Switch sides. And then uncross. Shavasana. We'll do Shavasana and then a little moment to close. So, arms side, feet flop open, eyes closed, nice deep breath. Totally relaxed. Left hand to your heart center. Right hand to the belly. Pause for a couple of breaths. And go ahead and bend the knees. Roll to your right side. Couple of breaths here. Make your way up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, a few breaths. Palms together from there. Take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching now or later, whenever you're watching. I appreciate it. And remember, stay safe, stay healthy. Support us if you can. Support your local businesses if you can. We'll see you right back.